Get this, a U.S. security firm claims it has traced some of the most extensive cyber attacks in recent history to one Chinese military unit in Shanghai. According to the Virginia-based firm, the military unit from China is likely operating out of a 12-story building, has hundreds of employees, and has breached more than 100 American organizations, ranging from IT and telecommunications to aerospace and energy. Chinese officials today strongly deny the accusations, even said we're doing it to them. U.S. officials wouldn't comment on the specifics of the report, but they have repeatedly expressed concerns about the growing cyber threat out of China. Catherine Herridge with the news. She's live in Washington. What are we learning about the details of this, Catherine?
Well, Shep, this report is so highly charged because it names names that the electronic trail leads back to the Chinese military. And it specifically cites that nondescript building on the outskirts of Shanghai, which houses a Chinese cyber espionage unit, which is a division of the People's Liberation Army.
We're doing these thousands of intrusion investigations at 100-plus companies, and it's leading us right back to the same neighborhood. It didn't take much to put one and one together.
Known as Unit 61398 and considered a state secret by the Chinese, the report says that it allegedly ripped off more than 140 companies simply to give China the edge in business as well as in research and development, Shep.
If they rip off all of our ideas and steal the things that make us unique as a nation, then that could cost us billions and billions and billions of dollars. What's the U.S. have to say about this?
Well, the most recent estimate is upwards of $300 billion in trade secrets were stolen by the Chinese from the U.S. last year. And analysts say that the intensity of these cyber assaults with the backing and direction of the military and Communist Party is now reaching a point where it might impact U.S.-Chinese relations. At the State Department briefing, they would not go that far.
We've also regularly and repeatedly raised our concerns at the highest level with the Chinese government about cyber theft.
That means the president has raised it with the president of China, correct?
I'm going to let the White House speak to the president's conversations.
In a statement, the Chinese foreign minister said, "We have stressed many times that hacking attacks are transnational and anonymous, and determining their origins is extremely difficult. We don't know how the evidence in this so-called report can be tenable." I would note that both at the State Department today and also at the White House, when they were asked about the highly charged findings in this report, they both read from prepared statements, and that is always a sign of how sensitively the administration is approaching the issue, Shep.
All right. Catherine Herridge in Washington. Catherine, thanks. Let's bring in